I'm going to share some excerpts of the statement of the Pilgrims for Peace, a network of advocates and volunteers for peace, on the resumption of peace negotiations between the government of the Philippines and the National Democratic Front in the Philippines. We, members of Pilgrims for Peace, want peace, harmony, and prosperity in our land. It has been quite some time now, 45 years to be exact, that armed conflict between the GPH and the CPP, NPA, and the FP has been going on with no let-up. Hundreds, if not thousands of people, combatants and non-combatants alike, have died. Civilian communities have been displaced, and violations of human rights and international humanitarian law are rife. Many of them have lost their lives in the quest for a just and lasting peace, so that fellow Filipinos may live a life that is full and fulfilling. The root causes of the armed conflict must be addressed. The arrest of the Chamsons and 5 others have once again brought to the fore and back into the general public's attention the armed conflict as well as the peace negotiations between the government of the Philippines and National Democratic Front of the Philippines and the issues that have stalled the peace talks for about 3 years. The peace talks have been stalled over issues on the compliance with or violation of bilateral agreements entered into by both parties, especially the Hague Joint Declaration, the Joint Agreement on Safety and Immunity Guarantees, and the Comprehensive Agreement on Respect for Human Rights and International Humanitarian Law. By going back to the table of peace negotiations that will substantially discuss and address the roots of the armed conflict, the Filipino people will have every reason to be optimistic once more. Currently, the GPH and the FP peace talks are at an impasse, but not terminated. In fact, the negotiating panels of both the GPH and the NDFP have not been dissolved. But while the two panels are not talking, violations of human rights are increasing and intensifying, poverty grips majority of our people, and hunger remains a daily reality that afflicts the poorest of all. This must push both panels to resume the talks and tackle the pending second substantive agenda on socio-economic reforms. We want peace in our land. We want harmony among our people. We want progress for our country. This will come to pass only when we start working together, feeding on justice and righteousness. We call on both parties to honor all their prior bilateral agreements, big and small, especially the Framework Agreement or the Hague Joint Declaration, the Karil and the JASIC, in order for the peace negotiations to advance and reach its desired conclusion of a just and lasting peace.